Good morning. Donna Jackson, 128 Smith Street. Let's talk some truth. Unfortunately, those of you small developers who are now at the table and able to do something, it's because you gave kickbacks. It's because you bought tickets. It's because you paid for dinners. It's because you took these folks at the administration and the council level out to lunch, dinner, their families. You paid for kitchen sets, kitchen cabinets. You paid for things to be renovated in their homes. That's the only reason you're at the table.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Calvin Souder. I'm a Newark resident and business owner. I just wanted to say that I'm pro this ordinance and really hope that we're able to get this passed today. As many of you know, I'm a Newark resident, have been my whole life. And for those who have been here for some time, you know that the Renaissance that we've talked about in Newark goes back to King Gibson. Right, and a desire to build this Newark by Black and brown people from all different corners of the world, because that's what Newark is, right? And it be for us. And we sit here today looking at an ordinance that will help all of Newark. Looks at increasing equitable housing for folks. It also helps with efficient timelines to get the most challenging of projects done. And the reality of it is that the smaller projects tend to be the more challenging projects to get done and to get over the timeline. But what does that mean in real life, right? As we talk about this, in this room today sits the developers of Kawawita Towers, something that was thought about prior to the riots hitting Newark. The whole thought of it being equitable development downtown Newark. Those developers in this room are minority developers born and raised in Newark to complete a dream of shoulders that we all sitting here today could not sit on if Amiri Baraka didn't make sure that all of us had a say in this room today, right? So that's a dream that goes back and we're able to live it today, right? But let's think about it a little bit differently. I've shown some of our children these projects, some of these taller buildings. What does it mean to have an accessory dwelling at your home, right? Our children, if you go to NJIT where they have gifted and talented programs with our high school students from all over the city, when you showed them these proposed projects that are waiting for this zoning ordinance to be passed, you know what they almost say unanimously? This is a Newark I will stay in, which means they're ready to leave if we don't do something. And today we're posing to do something. But what does accessory dwellings mean to our seniors here who have been here? Most of our properties are tall, right? So if you got a grandma, cousin that's had a property here, they probably need to climb some steps, like my mother. She needs a hip replacement. And in order for her to be able to go back home on a little piece of property that she got from a foreclosure sale, we can now build, if this is passed, an accessory dwelling in the back because she can no longer climb her own stairs to go to her home. That's what this does. I hope you approve this.
Thank you, Mr. Souder. Thank you.
The second thing, when Calvin Souder came to this mic to talk about Black and brown people and Newark and caring about the folks in there, he's a liar. And I will call him out right here at this council meeting. All right, I believed in this man. I took on projects based upon his integrity and him selling me that he cares about Newark and Newarkers. He cares about no one but himself. He used me. He used me. He used Black and brown people to drive his agendas. Now, I hear a lot of people talk and I don't be on board with it, and you all know this, right? I see and live for myself. But I'm standing here telling you I'm a victim of his mess. So anything that this man is behind, who is silent partners with Kabiri Tucker, no good is going to come from it. No good. Before God, no good is going to come before anything with this man, right? And again, please, I am begging you all, don't pass this ordinance. Just take a better look at it, please.